Hi, my name is Courtney Mangum, and I am from Roxborough, North Carolina. The high school that I attended to was Roxborough Community School, and I now attend Appalachian State University for college, looking to transfer to East Carolina University. And I'm really excited to tell you a little bit about myself for Teaching Fellows. Okay, a little bit of background on me. I'm 19 years old and I love soccer. I've played it all my life. I currently play intramural soccer here at App State. I love volleyball. I've played it here as well, and even in high school, same with soccer, middle school, elementary school. I love to sing. I love to do karaoke, and I love to hang out with my friends as well. I love to be really social. I feel like being social is like my main thing. Like, I love to talk. I never stop talking. So it's really fun to be able to just talk to all my friends and hang out with them and just see how their day is, which is really good when you're wanting to be an educator, because you always got to talk and be social. So yeah, that's kind of my main hobbies, my main background. I've always grew up in the country. I love the country. I love animals. I have a couple dogs, cat, fish. I currently have a fish here in my dorm right now at Upstate. I just love animals and having good friends, and yeah, so that's a little bit about me. Okay, moving on to the questions for the prompts. The first question I'm going to answer is describe myself in 3 words. I would describe myself as respectful, hardworking, and fun. For respectful, I always feel like respect is really important, especially when you're meeting new people, and even like to create like long-term relationships. I feel like, you know, if you respect somebody and they respect you back, that's mutual and that can create a friendship. And it's also very important, especially as an educator, to be able to respect your students, and that's how you gain respect from them, is if you showed them respect. For hardworking, I would say I'm very like always getting my work done, always staying on top of things, being organized. Here at App State, we actually experienced a hurricane, and it was absolutely terrible. I went home for about a month, and we had to come right back and, you know, get back to work and get used to everything again. And in that moment, I feel like hardworking and even determined would probably be a good word to put with that as well. You know, I was always staying on top of my assignments, making sure I was asking questions if I didn't understand anything, always being, you know, vigilant about, you know, what's going on. And as well as working, I also work here at App State, so I balance my work life and my school life, and I feel like that kind of shows a little bit of hard working with me, because I'm always going to class and then going to class, and then I have work at night, and then I come back and I get more work done. So I'm always just doing work. So I always want to make sure that I have everything good and organized, and just making sure I put my like best effort into things. And fun is another word that I love to use. I always feel like I'm very outgoing, and fun is just me. Like, I want to have a good time, but I also, you know, want to do it the right way. And I feel like when you have an engaging classroom and put fun into the classroom, I feel like that can make a classroom just blossom, and everybody just has amazing relationships. The students with their teacher, the teacher with their students. It just creates relationships. And I don't know, I just feel like having fun and putting fun into things, into everyday tasks, just makes life a little better. And yeah, there's I guess 3 words and why I would, you know, label myself as this. Okay, the next prompt that I'm going to answer is my accomplishment and why I'm proud of it, you know, what I did to accomplish that, and that was getting on the chancellor's list last semester here at App State. It was the best I've ever done school-wise, I think, in my life. Coming to college, I felt like I was going to be a little nervous about, I guess, all the workload and friendships, and also balancing dorm life. But I was really proud of myself for pushing through a hard year and a hurricane, and all the things that have happened last year for us here in Western North Carolina. And it just meant a lot to me, and that was an accomplishment, just to be able to make my parents proud, to make my family proud, and to get on that list and show that, hey, you know, I'm doing really good, and I'm glad to showcase that. So that, I think, is my biggest accomplishment I think I've made so far in my life. Okay, so my next question is, as a teacher, if my students didn't understand a lesson, what would I do to help with that? And what I would do is I would offer one-on-one help, first of all. I would spend a little bit more extra time on the lesson, and I would also offer group help. So I would get students who understand the lesson to be put with the students who don't understand the lesson. Maybe they can collaborate and work together, because collaboration is so important, even as an educator, but also as a student with your fellow peers. And so I would just incorporate all that, and I hope that would help the student who was confused, or the students who didn't understand what they were doing, be able to understand the material. Okay, and the next prompt is what it means to be a professional in the teaching I guess, career or the classroom. And for that, it means being knowledgeable in what you're teaching about. Like, students being able to understand that you know what you're talking about and be able to retain that information and know that it's good and real information. That's the first thing, knowledge, to be a professional in the classroom. The second thing is you're a trusted adult. Like, you are someone who knows what they're talking about. You know what you're doing. You're in that classroom for a reason, and the students should, feel every right to be able to trust you. And that's really important as a professional, because you are with, no matter what age group you're teaching, you're with kids. And being that adult, being that person that they can go to when maybe there's a hard life at home or something's going on in their life, they should be able to trust you. So yeah. Okay, for my last prompt, if I was to retire in 30 years, what would I want my students to say about me? And that would be that I inspired them, that I was the teacher who taught them how to do what they had trouble learning how to do. And I want to be able to spend that extra time with these students that, maybe I could hopefully inspire one day, and just make me feel so good for my students to say that I was, always there for them when maybe another teacher wasn't, or when they didn't get that extra help in other classrooms. And yeah, that's what I want to do for my students. It should really inspire them to do what they want to do. Alright, well, that's all my questions. Thank you so much for considering me to be a part of Teaching Fellows. This program is just amazing. I've heard such great things. I have friends who are in this program and they love it, and the community is just amazing. So I'm really excited to just have the opportunity to be able to hopefully be a part of this amazing program. And I feel like I'd be determined to just maintain, my goals and what I want to do one day as a teacher. And I feel like this program can lead me to do that, and to give me the resources and the opportunity to just be great. And yeah, thank you so much, and bye.